Welcome back to
Don't Ask.
episode 36.
I think 36.
Hopefully that's right.
Correct us if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 36.
But today Jess is back with me, guys.
I'm back. I'm physically back and mentally back.
Yeah. And we're still in the same room because we didn't feel like moving the podcast stuff. And actually, we're in a little bit of a rush today. Unfortunately, we don't got We don't got a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because the Argentina semifinal game is on in
an hour.
Yes, an hour. So we're going to go someplace with Jess's sister to watch that. And I don't know if you guys can see, but Bosco in the background.
Yeah, he's just crawling. I don't. It probably cuts off right before him, but he's going to make his way over. He's
going to knock all that down. We get a whole pile of Squishmallows.
Yeah.
And he just has his head just shoved in it.
Well, and he's the clumsiest out of all of our cats.
Hey, buddy, you're going to knock it
they're
over.
going.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Dude. Anyways, Jess left me, but she didn't leave me forever. So thanks for coming back.
No, I was laughing because Tommy was in charge of doing the podcast for last week, like making the name and posting it and stuff. And he was like, check out what I made the name of the podcast. Just left me. I thought it was funny.
You
but
did.
yeah, I went to Hayward, Wisconsin for a week with my family.
And we talked about that in the last episode too, right?
Yeah.
That you were leaving? Yeah. Yeah.
But it was actually like fantastic for me. As soon as I got up there, I felt fantastic. I think I just needed like some wilderness fresh air.
Definitely that. And it has been a heater here, guys. Yeah. It's been like mid 90s here in Chicago.
Yeah.
And we are
hot
unfortunately in the hottest room in our house.
Yeah.
Like literally upstairs, back in the corner, there's like two vents that get AC in here.
Yeah.
So it's not ideal.
Yeah, past few episodes, he's opening the closet door.
And I think that's what helped too with you feeling better is we've just been kind of cooped up inside because going outside is brutal here.
Yeah.
So you just to go up to Hayward, northern Wisconsin, temperature was like 20 degrees cooler.
It was so nice. It was like upper 70s, like low 80s. It was really nice. I did nothing, which is fantastic. The only things we did was like go out to dinner or go downtown and go to the candy shop, which was awesome. I got so much candy. I get fudge every year. He literally opened the closet door.
You can keep talking.
Do that.
Keep telling him. I
got vanilla fudge. I got peanut butter fudge balls. My mom got chocolate covered pretzels and Oreo balls, and we all shared those. I got some of the like crystal stick candy. That was really good. I got a t-shirt from the candy shop. And
yeah, what's your favorite candy out of all
Reese's.
candy? Not like a candy bar. If you were to go candy.
Reese's. Anything peanut butter. Anything peanut butter.
But what about like candy?
What does that mean? I just said Reese's.
Something that's sweet, that's still the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I bet viewers know what I'm saying.
Chocolate candy?
Yes. Because chocolate I feel like is its own. Hey, stop.
He's just rolling around opening the doors. A not chocolate candy. I like the Crystal Rock candies.
Those are nostalgic.
Those are really good. I used to get those every year. I also like specifically, I like the Airheads sour strips because they're not super sour, but they're like sweet after. You know, Cheddar's here.
I'm a big Skittles guy. Even though Skittles is banned in like every other country, I love myself some Skittles.
No, I like
sour Skittles.
The watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Specifically those. Yeah. Those are really good. I also like Cowtails.
Oh yeah, Sour Patch Kids.
I used to get Cowtails when my dad used to play softball when I was younger, and I'd always get them at the concession stand.
I would get Cowtails growing up at the our like neighborhood pool.
Your neighborhood pool?
Yeah, we had there's like a public pool in my town that I grew up in.
Where?
What do you mean where?
I've never been there.
No, you have never been there.
At like the hotel?
Nope, not at the hotel. It's like
really?
It's a public pool. It's where I learned how to swim.
Stuart Lake?
Nope.
I've been to your hometown a million times. Yeah. I've never even. I don't think you ever told me there's a pool there. No. The town's like so tiny. Where is there a pool?
Anyways, they would just have the little concession stand there with like all the popsicles to go up and get a snack. They probably have like a pretzel, nachos, and whenever like the lifeguard blew the whistle for all the kids to get out. And it was like 15 minutes.
Adult swim time?
Yes.
Yeah.
The kids would all go to the concession stand.
Yeah.
That's where I get a cowtail.
So interesting.
It's the only place I would get a cowtail.
I really like cocktails. It's so hard because like, a lot of candies that I liked when I was younger, I probably wouldn't enjoy them that much now if I tried them. But in my head, they're really good.
I agree. So, yeah, I'm glad you had a good time up there. I was having FOMO. I was back here.
Well, what were you doing?
I had a couple of activities planned for me. One, I was on ABC 7 Chicago, the Windy City weekend last Friday, July 10th or 11th.
That was the reason why he couldn't go with, because I left early Tuesday morning, but Tommy had to be back Friday morning, so it didn't make sense for you to go like Tuesday to Thursday because it's like a 6.5 hour drive.
It would have been like me driving 14 hours just to be there for 48 hours.
Yeah.
So I took a pass on that. And I also just had to prepare for this World Cup segment. That's what it was about. It was me. I did my live World Cup food reviews that we have been talking to you guys about, but on live. And there was a live audience. There was probably like,
that's cool.
I don't know, 50 people sitting there behind all the studio cameras. And that was such like just a vibe, like the energy. Because then there was cheering, there was laughing. It was cool.
How much do they control the audience? Do they have like signs where it's like clap, cheer?
No.
Because at Dancing with the Stars, they do that. It's like, all right, we're coming back from commercial. Everybody cheer really loud. Like,
Yeah, it was essentially the same as Dancing with the Stars, where they would tell you to cheer when they're coming back in.
Yeah.
And then tell you when to stop. And then honestly, anything during the live segment was just the crowd does what they want. Obviously, don't be obnoxious.
Yeah.
Don't like make it about you.
Yeah.
Laugh if something's funny. Cheer if there's some good news.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So that was kind of, same vibe. Good comparison.
Thank you.
And then the next day, I went to Windy City Smokeout, which was a country concert weekend. It was several days, but I went Saturday to see Jordan Davis, Russell Dickerson, and Tyler Hubbard. And then they have like 20 different food vendors of all these barbecue spots.
I had FOMO
barbecue.
for that.
Oh, it was unreal. I had a barbecue pulled beef chop sandwich and then a huge beef rib. Not sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted that on my story this last weekend. So it was a great time.
Yeah. And
in regards to that, my knee.
Yeah.
I am officially 4 weeks post-surgery of my meniscus surgery. And
here, put it up here so I can see it. It looks a lot better.
It does. You can finally see a little bit of the outline of my kneecap.
It's so crazy. The incisions are like
tiny.
So tiny. They look like a little scratch mark from a cat or something.
They do. And it's good. The Windy City Smokeout was a test for my knee.
A lot of standing.
Yes, a lot of standing, a lot of walking. It definitely was sore the next day, that's for sure. Like, it was a bit painful.
Well, because you're kind of on like a strict regimen right now of like elevating your knee every few hours.
And icing it every few hours. So it's getting there. 4 weeks this is not where I wanted to be at, but it does make sense after getting surgery. Like, I was hoping to be 100% by 4 weeks.
Tommy's funny to me because for most things in life, you are like the most patient person I know, except for things like this.
Yeah.
You were having so extremely impatient. It's just so interesting because like I'm impatient, but you're usually the patient one. I know I'm the one telling you, I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing good. You're like ahead of like what your recovery should be at this point. Like, you're doing good.
I know. Yeah. They have kept telling me that. They said, honestly, some swelling, which I don't like to hear this. I think they're telling me this to also comfort me because I'm ahead of schedule. Some swelling after surgery could take up to 3 months to fully go down. Cause that's the only thing I'm waiting on is the swelling to go down and I'll be back to 100%. But they said, it's looking like it'll probably be like another 4 weeks before swelling goes down. I think I'll be, improving physically and being able to do more stuff.
You golfed.
I did golf this last weekend too. Just a short course. It was a little bit painful, unfortunately. But I think I'll be good in like 2 weeks to golf.
Yeah.
Running, hitting legs in the gym is a different story.
Yeah.
So we're making progress every day.
Yeah.
And at least we're able to sit here and talk to you guys.
Yeah.
All right,
I know. I feel bad, guys. I apologize. We've been since like right around the wedding. We've been
busy.
we've been inconsistent with doing twice a week. Well, we jumped. Okay, I think in the beginning when we decided, we can do twice a week, we were really only staying at home doing wedding planning stuff. We
Yeah.
weren't like out of the house busy like summertime.
Right.
So I feel like maybe I don't know if we jumped the gun because we were consistent for a while.
No, it's summertime. Like people travel. We got a
We have a
lot
lot more like
plans.
family stuff going on. People like don't work as much.
I was gonna say family friends are out and about more.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely getting invited to do a lot more things than we normally would.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow, we're literally leaving to go to Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah.
with my family this time.
Yeah.
Jess was in Hayward a few days ago. Now we're going to Wisconsin Dells, but we're only going for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
So we should have another episode for you on Saturday.
No, we'll be back Saturday and we'll film when we get back and then we'll get it uploaded. But yeah, we are sorry for the inconsistency. It's been since the wedding, since we got back from the honeymoon, we've been a lot more busy than I thought we would be.
I'm honestly impressed we're still doing one a week with how busy we've been.
Yeah.
Twice a week is ambitious. But hey, we're still getting it out to you guys, and hopefully you appreciate the one a week.
Yeah.
Even if they are a little bit shorter than what they used to be too.
I know. It's really is it the summertime. I think once
even now
it'll cool down a little
we were
bit.
busy all morning. I had PT this morning, then we had to go to the gym, and then now we get back here. We only had like an hour time frame before the game, and then after the game we got to pack for tomorrow leaving. So it's like we only have
and I gotta edit the podcast. I gotta edit and post it and get it up today. But we're doing it. We're doing good.
Busy schedule. We appreciate you guys' patience. And a big thing that's happened since the last week was Love Island finale.
Yeah, guys, I haven't even watched it yet. I know who won, obviously. I've seen all the clips. It was so hard because I was up in Hayward, and then I watched the first, not the first. When I was out there, I watched 2 or 3 episodes, but then I haven't watched the last 2 episodes because my younger cousins ended up coming up to Hayward with us, and they were sleeping in the same room as us, and we didn't want to turn on Love Island. we were playing games at nighttime too, and then it'd be 11 when we're all going to bed, and I was like, do we want to turn on Love Island? And cause we're sleeping in the living room. I was like, we're gonna keep the whole house awake if we turn on Love Island. So
yeah, well, there wasn't too much to miss in the finale. It was exactly how you'd expect it. They had all the one-on-one dates, and then Bryce and Trinity won.
Yeah,
everyone knew Bryce and Trinity were gonna win
for sure.
And it was kind of same as the ratings of the previous episodes, where Zach and Kata were last.
That's crazy. I'm surprised they were so low.
Yeah, and then Melanie Sincere, I'm surprised they were third. But
yeah,
Anaya Carl second, Brinity first.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for them.
The controversy was over Kata and Zach's date. How they were people were saying they got put in a swamp. They were put on a speedboat and they were whipping through small channels of water. Really cool date, except people felt really bad for Kata because Kata really liked the way her hair was done for the date. And then she was put in the speedboat and her hair was just a poof ball afterwards.
That's tough.
So people felt really bad for her. And then they were just put, on the side of, we never go on whitewater rafting together. But when you go whitewater rafting, you stop for lunch and you're off on this little rock beach and you just cook up some food. That was essentially what they did. And then everyone else had Anaya Carl had this fairy tale set up. They had her own book. They got there and there's a book of their story in the villa.
Huh.
And then Melanie and Sincere got on a boat and went to this little hut in the middle of the ocean, and they gave each other a massage, and then they made pizzas.
That's cool.
In the middle of the ocean. And then Bryce and Trinity, a super cool layout date, and there was a bunch of fire-breathing dancers around them.
What?
And then it was just Zach and Kata in a swamp.
Yeah.
So people were pissed. They should have given that to Melanie and Sincere.
They should have.
And so I kind of felt bad. I was like, oof.
Well, I've been seeing the stuff about Sincere's family.
Ooh.
They were on live watching the finale and they were just trash talking everybody. No wonder this guy is so horrible. It seems like his whole family is just
doing the same thing.
Well, supposedly That was his stepdad that was on the show, not
That
his
wasn't
actual dad.
Didn't he say he was his dad?
Yeah, I don't know when he got married to the mom, but
Right. Okay.
his
Sure.
actual dad posted something being like, "Yeah, I wasn't even his actual dad. I'm his real dad. I'm so proud of him. Like and he was like hyping up Sincere." And I'm like,
Ugh.
I liked what the stepdad did when he came.
Right.
He was like, "I'm here because you can't do that." You know.
But then that makes me wonder: did the stepdad raise Sincere?
I know. I'm curious, like when he came in.
Well, because in the intro clip, Sincere said he was raised by like his mom and his sister or something. Which would make sense having like a stepdad raise you as well. You know.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know that situation, but it was definitely hard to hear his family talking about like the appearances of others. I think they said like Anaya and Carl were like Shrek and Fiona.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Well, it's just like they don't mean it in a good way.
No, exactly. So it's just no, I don't. Not a fan of him. Not a fan of his family. And Melanie's got to get out of there.
We have to watch Kenzie, who went on Call Her Daddy.
I know. I want to watch that episode. It just came out
because they asked her because they got caught on live. It was her, Jaden, who said like it was the Melanie show. The whole So I wonder.
I saw that she talked about it.
Yeah, so I'm curious what she said about that.
Also, her and Melanie did not leave the fire pit during the Trinity and TT thing.
Who the heck made that up?
I don't know. Because Kenzie was like really confused when Alice Cooper asked her. She was like, "Where'd you guys go at the fire pit?" And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And she was like when TT came in, she was like, "No, we were. I was there."
But didn't they show a clip of them? I thought at least
maybe they moved spots or something.
Maybe because I thought it showed Melanie. I thought it showed Sincere, but Sincere was like sitting there by himself.
Yeah, maybe they moved and they were sitting someplace else. I don't know.
I have no idea.
But yeah,
they got to share the clip of Sincere apparently stood up on movie night.
Yeah,
and like talked to
like, Trinity.
Yeah, yelled at Trinity.
Yeah, what was he saying?
You haven't even explored.
Yeah, there was like Dylan said something about
Trinity, that. Trinity, you haven't even explored.
Yeah,
something like that, right? Yeah.
Well, we live near Dylan's hometown, so we might have to go down there and see if we see him and Kenzie going around town.
Yeah, I should think they'll probably visit at some point.
For sure. They're on a press tour right now.
Of course. I feel like if you can get the right connections coming out of that villa, you have a career waiting for you.
Yeah.
People are saying you got to get Trinity connected with Alandria's team.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because they're like pretty identical in the sense of the direction they could go with how they were
like
hyped
fashion
up.
And modeling and stuff. Yeah, for
literally. Sure. Especially with Bryce and Trinity, they could be a modeling duo.
No, it actually really could. They could. Yeah, I'm curious to see where they go after this.
I was gonna ask you because I just shaved my luscious beard before this.
Oh yeah.
Do you? I mean, I know you don't, but I'm also curious with the viewers. Do you guys like beards or no beards?
No beards.
And I'm 25 years old and I can't even grow a beard.
No, but it's good though. I don't think you would look weird with a beard.
You think?
It doesn't suit your face.
I'm very curious at what point I can grow a beard.
No beard.
Huh.
Cause like
I have no interest in it. It just irritates me too much.
I love it. Like, your face is soft.
Yeah.
If we ever like, I don't know, like kiss or something, my face gets like scratchy if you have a beard. I don't like it.
I've thought about that too. I'm like,
I don't know, people that have boyfriends or husbands that have like those full beards.
Right.
Your whole mouth gotta be just like chapped.
Like you're just making out with hair.
Or just like, gotta just be like raw.
Right?
I don't know. I prefer no beard.
Probably be very irritating.
I would hate
don't
a
get
mustache
that
too.
I wouldn't like having, I feel like your face would my face would sweat.
Yeah. But I think some guys do the beard because it like hides their like facial structure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can it hide acne?
Yeah. I'd assume so.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I only have to shave like once a week if I really stretch it. I'd be able to do it once every like 5 days, but it is kind of nice. There's some of my friends have to shave every single day.
Yeah.
Unless they want a beard. Mm-hmm. So that is kind of the nice side of not being able to grow one.
Yeah. No, I think you would not, a beard wouldn't suit you.
I don't think so either. I like it. You got any other topics or you just... It's been a while. You got to have something to talk about.
I talked about Hayward.
Well, no, I know, but that's like talking about what to do. I'm talking about like topics. Really? Well, anyways, you actually have nothing?
I don't know. I was just going. I feel like I'm ashamed right now.
Well,
I was
like
just enjoying what's going on.
a little bit.
Oh, I know. I actually didn't have anything prepared for today.
Nothing prepared?
I didn't.
We got to be firing if we're only doing one a week.
Well, no, we're gonna try to do 2 a week.
I get it. But if we can't even do one.
No, we can do one.
If we don't have topics for one thing, now that Love Island's gone, the World Cup's about to be gone, we need to be coming in with topics.
No, we'll do better.
Yeah.
I just got home.
I know.
And we're leaving tomorrow.
No, I get it, but you used to be so good at just writing stuff down on the podcast notes.
I read a lot of books when I was gone. I read a lot of Ellen Hilderbrand books, and we watched because she wrote a book called The Perfect Couple, and then there was a Netflix show about it. So we watched that. We finished that last night. That was really good.
That was
I
a
liked
good
it.
show.
It was slightly different than the book, but I thought it was still good.
Yeah, since I haven't been doing running, I haven't been listening to my Audible books.
I know. Well, and
Sad.
you're in a really good part of your Crescent City book.
We'll be able to listen to more of it on our drive.
On her drive, you're so
tomorrow.
right. You're so right.
Got a few hour drive.
Yeah, no, you're so right. I've been listening to rock music recently. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
what
I've been
that's
enjoying
about.
rock music.
Just came back from Hayward and it's like, I got a couple of good songs I want to listen to.
Didn't even listen to rock music up there. I don't know. Something has happened.
They're like popular rock songs too. So they're good.
Yeah.
I like rock. I like Fall Out Boys, right? That's
Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy. And John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi.
His like legal name is John Bon Jovi.
Oh, okay.
His stage name is Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. John Bovi.
Bon Jovi.
So.
Oh, we watched Obsession.
We did finally watch
That was
Obsession.
a while. Oh, yeah, that was last week. I thought it was a really good movie.
Did we not talk about that?
I don't think we did.
I thought we did. Or maybe just we talked to your sister about it.
Yeah, we talked about it with Rachel. I thought it was a great movie.
Well, if we talked about it, sorry, we're repeating topics. It was a good movie. It was funny. And I feel like knowing that it was a lower budget going into watching it was ideal. Because if I was going into it thinking it was like the creators of Conjuring or some big movie name that it was like heavily invested in, I would have been like, this could use some more like production. But no.
And usually I really do not like scary movies. So I was iffy about this. People said it was like really scary. I thought it was more like unsettling.
Yes.
And funny though. I actually really like that movie.
Yeah, funny.
Because like I hate pop-outs, like pop-ups in scary movies. I hate that. Hate that so much.
Yeah, there's a few.
There was a few. But they were like funny though. Because she was just like scurrying around the house. I'm like, what is she doing?
Or just
she was like
yell.
standing in the corner watching him sleep. I was like, what is that? Like it was really funny.
I saw a theory that I believe is true that viewers picked up on. It was a little Easter egg. Was if you haven't watched the movie, this guy wants a girlfriend of his to fall in love with him.
A friend of his.
He makes a wish from this wish stick that he bought from a
rock shop, kind of
like a crystal,
like a holistic shop.
Yes. So he
called
makes the
One
wish.
Wish Willow.
He makes the wish, and he wishes that she would love him more than anyone else in the world. It works, so that's where you get the name Obsession from. So she's just obsessed over him. But her name is Nikki. The real Nikki that isn't obsessed with him is still inside of her. So the theory was every time that Nikki saw her reflection, the real Nikki would kind of like wake up. So that's why you saw her like smash the beer bottle on her head. Because she saw her reflection in it, and then obviously the possessed Nikki wants to get rid of it, so that's why she was smashing it. Then you heard her go into the bathroom, and she looked in the mirror, or like the door was shut, but then you hear the crashing of the mirror. She smashed the mirror because she saw a reflection, and that's why you know how who is the guy Bear? Bear. He left for work, and Nikki.
Oh, she never moved.
She never moved, and she ended up like peeing herself
and pooping herself.
It was because she refused to go into the bathroom to see the mirror.
That actually is one of the funniest parts of the movie, though.
Yeah.
He came back and she's standing, smiling in the same exact spot. He was like, "Oh my gosh, Nikki!"
Yeah.
It's just so funny because the whole movie, he like really wanted to work with her, but he knows she's being so creepy. And he's like, "Nikki, please, you can't keep doing this. You're being so weird." He's like, "Can you just be normal?"
And that's why she scurried around the room holding the plants in front of her face in the middle of the night that one night. Because she didn't want to see the reflection of her. Because there was a mirror across the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was a theory that if she saw her reflection, the real Nikki would wake up.
Will there be a second one, you think? Kind of like what happens like after the fact?
No.
Because like there's like spoiler, don't listen if you haven't watched it yet. Everyone's gone. So I'm curious. It could, because of how popular it was, they could do a second one.
They could.
Like maybe not even like with her, just like the same exact thing of like somebody else doing like one of those wishes, you know?
Right, like a spin-off of it.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't think there'll be a second one, but
It was so popular though.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's dive into Askhole Hotline.
Let's do it.
Got a couple stories today.
Okay.
That I was able to find throughout the last week because I did my podcast research.
Enough.
Unlike Miss Vacation Girl over here.
I've had a lot going on.
Okay. I might end my engagement because my fiance has some guy best friend that she's had since she was 5 years old. I've always known about him. They've never dated, and honestly, he's never given me any reason not to trust him. A few months ago, he got diagnosed with a serious illness and started talking about freezing eggs before treatment in case he couldn't have kids later. I felt awful for him. Then last week, my fiance sat me down and told me she had something important to tell me. She said her best friend had asked her, the best friend being the guy, had asked her to be the biological mother of his future child if he couldn't have kids naturally one day. I honestly thought she meant being a surrogate years from now. Nope, she meant donating her eggs so his future child would be biologically related to someone he loves and trusts. Then she said she'd already told him yes, because she felt guilty saying no while he was going through something so difficult. She kept saying, "It's not romantic. It's just helping my best friend have a family. But I can't stop thinking about that if we get married, our future kids would have a biological half-sibling out there that my wife chose to create with another man." She didn't think that's a big deal because she says she would never actually raise the child. It would be his. I told her I felt like something that huge should have been a decision we made together, especially since we're planning our own family. She thinks I'm making it about me during one of the hardest times of her best friend's life. Her family says she's incredibly selfless. My family thinks it's completely inappropriate. Even our friends are split. Some say donating eggs is no different than donating an organ. Others say it's impossible to separate biology from emotion when it's someone you're that close to. If you were in my position, would this be a deal breaker?
Oh my gosh.
Oof, that's deep.
This is probably actually one of the toughest
That's deep.
scenarios because like I understand why she would want to help out the friend,
Right.
but I feel like
So I was a little confused. Did she say that she would carry the child to birth, or she would also donate her eggs so there's together in a surrogate? Like for
I
someone
think that
else,
one.
right? Like
I
she wouldn't
believe
carry
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it. She would not be the one birthing
Okay.
the child. But like if this guy, that's tough though, because like even if she said she's not gonna raise it, he'd raise it. They're best friends.
Yeah.
If she's gonna be seeing that kid, she's gonna be like in your mind, you can't not think about like that's my child.
That's my child. No. Honestly, yeah, I would. If I was in your position, I wouldn't agree with her. I think I would say.
I don't know if I would end the relationship because I don't. She doesn't have like ill intent about it. She's not like cheating. If he was like, "Can you sleep with me so I can have a kid?" That would be like crazy, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's
it's not like anything
crazy.
like that.
But I would say I would say, why is this happening now? Like,
I wonder how old they are.
yeah, I guess it didn't say. He didn't say how old they were. But like, yeah, if I was him, I'd be thinking years from now
Yeah.
something would happen. But it's like now would be a bit aggressive. I guess I don't know how long you can freeze eggs for too. Like, what's the lifespan on that? Maybe that's why it has to be now. Anyways, I
mean,
see where you're coming from, where
yeah.
you don't want to have, a half sibling out there to your kids, because it's hard to separate that emotion
Yeah.
to the kid when you know it's your kid.
Oh, yeah. I guess like my advice would be maybe like talk to this guy, the friend, and just ask him if he could look into like surrogates, or like see like if they do see if he could find anybody on paper that sounds like it would be like a good fit, and like if there really is nothing, then reevaluate and talk about it later. But just ask him, like, could you just at least like look into finding somebody else, except for my fiance?
Yeah. Weird.
That's tough.
Yeah, weird that I feel like your fiance should understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So it's tough that
it's not relationship ending though.
No.
That's just.
And I don't think you're being harsh too with this
No.
guy going through a hard time in his life. I just think you are watching out for yourself and your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really sticky situation.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow, these stories are getting deep.
Yeah, no, it's probably one of the craziest stories we've heard.
You guys are going through some stuff, huh?
Yeah. I mean, keep us updated. Let us know
Please.
what happens, but I wish you the best of luck.
Okay. Hopefully that advice helped. I don't know how to even advise that.
I know. All right.
On to the next story.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I need another opinion because my friends are telling me I'm being dramatic. So my girlfriend and I have been together for almost 2 years, and she's always been really close with her boss. Not in a weird way. She's worked for him since college. He's like 20 years older, married with kids, and honestly, I never thought twice about it. Well, last month he announced he was retiring and invited the entire office to a big retirement dinner. Everything was normal until he gave his speech. At the end, he thanked his wife, his kids, everyone he'd worked for, and then he thanked my girlfriend. Not weird by itself, except he said, I honestly don't think I would have made it through the last few years without you. The room got really quiet. His wife looked uncomfortable, my girlfriend started crying, and after dinner, they hugged for like a full minute. On the drive home, I asked what that was about, and she admitted that for the last 3 years, he'd been calling her almost every night after work because he was struggling with depression and didn't want his family to know. She said she spent hours talking him through panic attacks, convincing him not to quit, helping him deal with problems at home. Basically, she became his emotional support person. I asked why she never I asked why she never told me, and she said because it wasn't her story to tell. Here's why I'm stuck. Nothing romantic ever happened. I actually believe that. But she gave another man a version of herself that I didn't even know existed. She was carrying his emotional life while I had absolutely no clue. She keeps saying she was just helping someone who was struggling, but I can't shake the feeling that emotional intimacy like that belongs in a relationship, not between an employee and her boss. Am I making this into something it isn't? Or would this bother you too? That would absolutely bother me.
Yeah, no, she 100% should have said that they've been talking on the phone. Yeah. This guy, he became like emotionally dependent on her when he should have just like gone to see a therapist. Mm-hmm. I think she needs to cut that off and be like, you can't rely on me for this stuff anymore. Right. Like, I'm sorry, you need to like talk to a professional. Like, you can't.
Plus, I guess I don't know how caring your girlfriend is for others. Like, it's a good sign that she did this for your boss, but then it's also another weird sign is like, why was she taking hours out of every single day?
Yeah.
That's outside of work to help this guy. Regardless of the age gap, it's just strange that she put that much time and effort into this dude when she has a relationship of her own that she should be putting effort into.
Exactly. Like, it's kind of like the physical versus like emotional cheating.
Yeah.
Like, if you talk about any like feelings that are that deep, like that consistently with somebody else,
it's some emotional connection is going to form.
I just wouldn't want my partner to be the person that someone's like emotionally dependent on.
Right.
Cause that's tough. I mean,
and to thank her specifically at his retirement party after his family and kids is crazy.
Yeah. No, it's weird.
Like, maybe thank her in private later.
Yeah.
But like at the speech.
Yeah, no. I say she's got to cut that off, and she's got to say like, I can't be that person for you anymore.
And going forward, you have to tell her like, you got to be transparent with me. maybe because Jess and I tell each other absolutely everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to tell you why she's talking to her boss. It doesn't matter that it's not her story to tell. Like,
you need to
tell him why you're
if
talking
you're talking
to
to
this guy.
another man every night.
Yeah.
You need to tell your boyfriend.
Yeah, I'd be like, it's not my story I'd be like, what?
Well, don't go into like the specifics of what you're talking about, like what his problems are. It would just be like he's having problems, like like mental issues, and I talk about it with him.
So maybe you could just ask that of her, like, hey, going forward, just tell me everything. Like, don't hide stuff from me. That's the scary part. The scary part is when someone hides stuff from you that go on for an extended period of time.
Exactly. No, that's
how you lose trust.
Exactly. Because like even if nothing did happen in your mind, you're like, well, why would you have even hid that then if nothing did happen?
Yeah. That's a pretty big secret.
Yeah. That's bizarre, but.
Well, weird. Or just, work with your girlfriend. That's what I did.
Yeah. There you go.
But we hope you enjoyed today's episode of Don't Ask, our little assholes.
Yeah. Miss you guys.
We did. We did miss you guys. So we'll talk to you soon. But, excuse you.
Excuse me.
Got anything to say to finish it?
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you later.